Perfect.
I had to stomp a mouse. I had to kill a mouse.
Stomp
We
on a
won't go
mouse.
into that, but I had to kill a mouse.
Don't talk. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the third episode of Turn Up the Heat. Today we have another special guest. If you've been here on Sunday nights or Sunday mornings, you've probably seen her running around. It's Gabby. Gabby, tell me a little bit something about yourself.
Oh gosh. Okay, well I'm from Colorado. I wasn't born there. I was from Tulsa, Oklahoma, but I grew up in Colorado. I'm a senior at Ozark Christian College. This is my last year, so really excited for that. I'm studying psychology and counseling, but I've had a passion for middle schoolers and student ministry pretty much my whole life, so that's why I'm here.
Heck yeah. All right, so how do you do with hot stuff?
I don't like it.
We're about to see. We're about to see.
The hottest things I eat are sriracha and Cholula mixed in with things.
Ooh,
I don't
okay.
like.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So the first one's just buffalo sauce, all right?
Okay. The whole thing?
Just one big bite. All right?
Okay.
How did you end up here? Like, how did you get here today?
That's a big question. Well, I think for starters, growing up I came from like a pretty rough childhood. I didn't really have a normal childhood that kids would normally grow up with. When I was little, my mom passed away. So my siblings and I grew up really fast. And I kind of raised my siblings. I have 4 siblings and I'm the middle child. So growing up, I didn't really experience childhood, but I always knew like there's a God, and like I grew up with a lot of anger because of that, but it also kept me connected to the church. Like I had so many questions growing up that I knew that the church was a safe place for me to be. And so I just loved serving, and I spent pretty much any time I could at the church. And growing up, like that's just what I did. So I tried like greeting and serving and doing the tech stuff, and eventually I got to student ministry, especially when I was in middle school. I did elementary schoolers, and when I was in high school, I started doing middle schoolers. And so when I was in high school, I went to Camp Como, and I was a middle school sponsor there, and I met some people that went to Ozark, and I met a professor there named Kevin, and he gave me a scholarship to go to Ozark. And at first I told him no, because I was like, I gotta take care of my family, I gotta help raise my siblings. But the more I thought about it, I realized like, no, God is telling me to leave and for me to live my life and do my own thing. And so I decided to go to Ozark, and I stepped away from children's ministry and student ministry for a long time because I didn't know if that was like what I wanted to do. But by the time I became a junior this last year, I was like, I need to get back into student ministry. And at that time, I wasn't going to Hope City all the time. I was going to like the Thursday night worship services, and I loved those, but it wasn't like my home church. So by the time I was a junior, I was like, okay, I gotta like check this out for real. And so I came to a Sunday morning service, and I just knew, I was like, I gotta get plugged in. So immediately I went to the Monday Connect dinners and got connected with Charlie, and then signed up for student ministry, and that's where I met Logan and Connor. So It's been a really long journey, but no, it's been great, and I love doing student ministry.
This one's just plain old sriracha sauce.
Okay.
Think of a Bible story that you know, or a character that you just relate really well to. You know what I mean? Like one of your favorites.
Joseph's story is by far my favorite, just because like he went through so much. When he was a kid, he was like 17 years old. That's crazy, and that's like kind of what I went through. So, and he didn't ask for anything that happened in his life, but through it all, he was still faithful, and just knew that like God was with him. And so I resonate with that a lot, and especially at the end, like through his faithfulness, God was able to change his whole family and reconcile them and then change generations. And that's the hope that I have for my story and my life, is that God can use me to change future generations and reconcile my family.
That's awesome. Are you ready for this next one?
Okay.
So, yeah. All right, so while you're chewing, I'm going to ask you about I want to ask you about some cities in Colorado.
Okay.
And you're just going to give me your honest opinion. So
Okay.
first, let's talk about Denver a little bit. Like, what's up with Denver?
It's too busy and crowded. I don't like it. It's cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a lot going on, but I don't like that.
I know.
It's a nice city though,
Yeah.
but busy.
Yeah. What about Colorado Springs?
Still busy. Cleaner people. Little high up there.
Yeah.
You know, high on life.
Mm-hmm.
Just living it. College people.
Yeah. All right. What about Durango?
Durango. Man, I don't know those people.
Yeah. That's funny. I get that. And then finally, how about places like the college towns like Fort Collins and Boulder and those kinds of places?
So we don't talk about Boulder.
Got it.
No one in
No one
Colorado
talks
talks about Boulder.
Got it.
Fort Collins, you call them FOCO.
Mm-hmm.
No one calls it FOCO.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. But it's a really cute town,
Okay.
college town.
All right. Well, my cousin lives there, and she said she calls it FOCO.
No
so
one
sorry.
calls it FOCO.
All right. Whatever, Gabby. You ready for the next one?
No, but like.
So this is a new one. It's called The Kiss of Fire.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. You want to kiss
I
fire?
don't want to do that. No.
Right. I wouldn't either.
I'm still feeling the heat from the third one.
Yeah. So in a summer just full of craziness and a world turned upside down, what's the craziest or like weirdest thing that's happened to you this summer? Like just a story.
Oh gosh, it hits.
It's a slow burner.
I had to stomp a mouse. I had to kill a mouse.
Stomp
We
on a
won't go
mouse.
into that, but I had to kill a mouse.
This one is something about brain damage or one or another. I think that's what the name of it was.
Why does this one have to be so big?
So while you're chewing that, think of 3 people, dead or alive, that you would love to have dinner with. And also, what are you guys having? What's for dinner?
Lewis Hamilton, he's a racer for Forza Motorsport. I don't know, I feel like he'd be a steak guy, so steaks. Jackie Hill Perry,
Gotcha.
and she'd probably do like home cooked southern meal.
Yeah.
I'd just let her choose that one. And the last one would be Zach Galifianakis.
That's a good dinner.
Yeah,
I like that.
I don't know what I'd eat with him,
But
but
a
I'd
good
want
one.
to have dinner with him.
that's a good one. All right,
It's
you ready
like
for the
sweating.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's just get it over
All
with.
right. So while you're going to be chewing on that one, would you rather be stuck listening to one song for the rest of your life, or stuck watching only one movie for the rest of your life? So no TV also.
Can I pick the movie?
Mhm.
I would do Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
So you'd rather
I'd
have
rather
your choice
watch
of
the
music?
movie.
So you'd rather just listen to all the music you could?
In the movie or watch the movie?
Oh, the would you rather is you're either stuck listening to one song for the rest of your life,
Okay,
or stuck watching one movie for the rest of your life.
I'd watch that one movie for the rest of my life.
Gotcha. And it's Walter Mitty?
Yeah,
It's a good one.
because it's a good soundtrack.
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
All right. You ready for the next one? It's getting hotter. It gets bad. Called Mega Diablo, which is I think Big Devil. I think is what probably something like Big Devil. So while you're chewing, if there were a movie about your life, what would be the title of it? Who's playing you, and where is it taking place?
I can't like come up with a movie name, but what comes to mind is Good Will Hunting with is it Matt Damon and Robin Williams?
Yeah. So that's the title, Good Will Hunting.
Good Will.
That's your title. You're just gonna jack the name of an Academy Award-winning movie, I guess.
No, well, I think the plot of Good Will Hunting
Okay.
is what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name would be. I can't think. It's just
Okay. Yeah.
it's just all
All right.
this.
How about who's playing you?
Who's playing?
Who's playing you as a character? Like Gabby is a character in a movie. Who's playing Gabby?
Adam Sandberg.
Andy Samberg?
Andy, yeah. from
He's
Brooklyn
playing
Nine-Nine.
you.
Yeah, Yeah.
All right.
You didn't specify.
You're right. I'm
He
sorry.
just has the same humor as me.
All right. And then, all right. Let's just move on. You ready
Yeah.
for this last
Don't
one?
question it. Just
I'm
go
not.
for it.
You ready for this last one?
Yeah.
All right. So the last one is, like you all know, the ghost pepper hot sauce. It's really hot. It's the worst
Hold on.
one we have.
Hold on.
And we're gonna give Gabby a second. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, so while you're going to be chewing on that, if you could have one superpower, what superpower would you have?
What are the powers that Doctor Strange has? Like he can shift.
It's like magic.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a magician? You want to just shoot rabbits at
Yeah.
people?
Yep.
Alright, I dig it.
Shape shift things.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I wouldn't want to read people's minds though. I thought about it. Don't really want to do it.
Yeah, imagine if someone's just being... Think of how mean someone can
Yeah,
be.
I wonder what you're saying.
I'm not saying anything right now, Gabby. Why are you throwing that at me? Dang.
Dude, that one's a slow burner.
Yeah, that one hurts. But you did it. You
Uh.
handled it really well. You took it like a champ. You took it on the chin. And
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. You did
Thank
great.
you.
I think you did the best so far.
Oh gosh, that's an honor.
I know. So guys, that's all we have today for this episode of Turn Up the Heat. Gabby did awesome. She killed it. If you haven't heard back, or if you haven't watched the other episodes, we are back on Sunday mornings and Sunday nights.
Mm-hmm.
Come chill with us. Gabby will be there. I'll be there. Maybe Hot Sauce will be there. Who knows? We'll see. But just come on out. Come check us out. Sunday nights 6 to 8. Sunday mornings for you middle schoolers. And that's all we have today. For the next time and on the next episode. We'll see you then. Peace.